scene.
And scene. Are we doing okay, Tony?
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. I'm just pulling something up for myself really quick.
And by the way, Giuseppe, I don't mean to reduce your character to just being really, really pretty. It's just, it writes itself.
There's more to life than being ridiculously, or really, really ridiculously good looking. To get my Zoolander quotes right.
What I find hilarious that you guys are keeping like, oh, unless they're like amazing actors, when like, yes, we've been like completely like open this whole time, but at the same time, we are technically amazing actors.
Yeah, you're like insanely charismatic. So like, if you were conning us, you could. I mean, it would be against how insightful we are because we're really insightful.
Well, the thing also is the fact that we've spent keeping up an act is fine. Keeping an act up for 7 days of constant interaction is completely different.
Yes. That's why overall Belinda has talked little to most of the party, just in little bits here and there. Otherwise, she mostly is just sort of maintaining a comfortable silence.
Sidebar, I'm not playing Scriv as too, like, hyper again, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
You're
just
much more held back.
Just really earnest and sincere. Like, the sincerity between your two characters talking together is like, oh.
All right, good. Then I'm playing Scriv right. All right. This is definitely closer to what I wanted.
Yeah, between you and Adam, it's a lot of sincerity.
What kind of person is this sincere with someone they just met? You have not met Scriv Whitecliff, let me tell you.
No, I think it's
we
great.
got the quiet crew over on this side with Valen and Melinda.
Yep. And we're
the
just
touchy-feely heart crew with Akiva and Scriv.
Yep, pretty much.
Listen, tell me about your feelings, elf man. Tell me how history hurt you.
Yeah.
And he's like, it did hurt.
What's history? Tell me about history.
I did try... I'm actually curious, because I did try dropping it down a little bit when I was talking about kind of being a little embittered about
that was good.
No, it was really good.
You hit that well. Good job.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was enough or not.
No, like, that's why I'm like, oh gosh, I love the RP between your characters, because you're like, oh, so sincere.
No, that was very well done.
Yeah,
okay.
It was great.
Eventually, Bethany, our characters will get to RP.
Oh yeah, they will.
Eventually we'll speak.
And it's going to be very interesting, I'm sure.
I just love that, like, we're just keeping things very professional.
Yeah.
Because in our minds, this is over in a couple more days.
Right. Yeah. Why start something when we could just politely go about our routines?
No one's being unfriendly.
Yeah.
Just...
I mean, honestly, I think that Scriv imagines even if this journey ends and we all part ways, like, he's going to face Akiva in the Cataclysm competition circuit.
Yes.
Like,
I will become champion.
Well, yeah, sure. It's going to be like a Pokemon Blue and Red type thing. It's going to be great. Not saying that you're going to be Gary Oak or anything, but...
No.
God.
He's Yugi, remember?
Yeah.
Well,
you guys are fighting in Duel City.
Oh my goodness. Does that make me Kaiba?
Yeah.
All right.
You're the one that said it.
I know.
All right, cool.
You could be Joey. Okay, I'm done. Brooklyn Rage.
Apparently I am.
Wow, amazing discoveries.
I mean...
The things you learn.
Well, no, because... Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, you draw a cross normally.
Well, it just seemed kind of weird to have the buckler on my left side and have my sword on my left side.
This is why you'd keep the buckler on your right.
But I need it on my left.
All right. So,
Okay.
I'm ambidextrous, whatever.
actually, that totally makes sense for Scriv.
That works for Scriv. Very much so.
Scriv's ambidextrous.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys take a few minutes to kind of unload your stuff. Valen, you changed. How do you look? She just goes, yes, he goes by the name Zolas.
Like soulless, but with a Z.
Really?
Soulless.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mike, do you feel like we're missing something?
I do. Can I...
That's out of character.
So this is an out-of-character thing. It is a throwback to a previous game.
Okay.
Yeah.
A pleasure to meet you all. I'm Constable Olga Marsk.
Marsk.
Adam knows this name.
Uh-huh. She's a half-elf, right?
She is a half-elf.
Okay.
as we said,
The Shadarkai are some I've met once, but as far as ASMR go, my grandmother was one.
Mm-hmm. That's out of character, by the way.
Like, he gets really sassy.
Thank you. I was just curious.
I found a list of halfling idioms.
Oh, boy.
You Google halfling idioms.
Yes.
Are they food related? Are they about
Yes.
hospitality?
Sounds
All right, give us the best one.
Well, they probably welcomed him into town like someone who still had the eggshells on his bottom.
And what would he reply to that?
Well, that was...
I found the list. This is amazing. Oh my god, there's so many.
Right? And there's one for a bunch of different
All right.
cultures. There's one for
All right.
elves.
All right.
I'll put it-
We'll go into
I'll put
those.
it in serviceable plots. Don't worry. There you go.
That's fine.
Tony will never regret this.
No.
By the way you introduce your characters, Giuseppe, it sounds like you're a couple every single time.
What do you mean?
Well, it's been about 1.5 years since we got together.
Oh, well, you know, you have a close relationship with someone that you've spent 1.5 years on the road with.
Yep. Okay. All right.
I'm about to switch
I'm
map,
like,
so.
Okay, I was like, is this what we're looking at?
I just realized that I'm totally like the Dr. Light. I have companions.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I realized, talking with Belinda, that I totally do have, finally, Michael can rejoice, pain points for Tony to attack
Yeah,
Tony.
he's got some vulnerabilities.
Because why wouldn't I be sending stuff home to be setting up a little church?
Yeah, that's actually really sweet. Like, that's a really nice character backstory. Like,
So, how does it feel being Paul of Tarsus?
I mean, I am, like, literally Valen of Blackwater.
yes.
Of Blackwater Rill, so, like, that's the origin of the name.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how does it feel to be establishing the early church of your goddess?
It's been around before me, to be fair.
Right.
Well, yeah, but then you came around and wrote a bunch of letters that people are going to
That's
read
true.
over
Yeah.
for
I
a
mean,
long time.
I wrote so much.
Yeah.
So many letters.
It really does all add up.
I'm doomed.
24.
I've rolled 3 20s tonight, which can only mean that the dice gods will look at me and judge me for my hubris.
Oh, this hubris!
And I'm going to be rolling 1s, 2s, and 3s.
For
Actually, to be fair, I've already rolled a natural
You
1
did.
as well.
Yes. So that cancels one of them. But
I've rolled a 1, a 5, and 18, but 3 20s.
Oof.
I might need to change my die. I wonder if this die is, like, not weighted correctly. That seems really...
I felt that way about some of my dice too, but then I keep using them and eventually they prove themselves to be suitably random.
Oh no, that was a 3, a 6, and a 10.
I think you're in the clear.
That's another 10. That's a 2. Okay, yeah, just okay.
Maybe it's a gift from the dice
Inconsequential
gods.
religion rolls.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
I will not.
All right, so you save.
Flames are engulfing me. Trying to figure out how I save that. Do I just... I continue the
He's spinning
spin?
the spin and just like a vortex of escaping from fire.
Yes. Shades of Naruto. I am Naji.
Uh-oh.
Well, couldn't he be a skeleton? He'd be vulnerable.
You'd like to just crunch him to death with your fists.
Get smited by my holy fists!
Yeah, you are really close to it. Doesn't like that.
I could have been smiting. I wasn't.
Recoils from the strike.
Whoa. Whoa, this has feedback? Okay. I was half expecting it to just slide
Oh no,
through
it's
because
a
ghost.
I know it's a ghost figure in this, but it's a physical being.
It's just they're wearing tattered cloaks.
They're wearing tattered cloaks.
And they
and
teleport.
they teleport.
Well,
they
it was
seem to
all-
have
it-
mists around them that caused it to teleport.
It was
Yes.
very misty.
Very misty as it stepped over.
And a very long step.
Yeah, I don't have a lot I can do. I have some bonus.
The tough feet in your future.
Oh, no, that doesn't fit with this character. Unfortunate.
It is if you keep getting your butt kicked.
Oh. Hey, I helped you. Getting all this criticism, man.
I'm trying to help you.
Okay.
Sword.
And I just
But
sigh
why?
with relief.
You had Gertis.
Gertis, my shovel.
Gertis
The creature.
Gertis is a last resort.
Gertis is too powerful for these folks. It's not sporting.
Here, I'll be right back, guys. You go ahead.
Yeah, the creature is on fire, and it's going to take... Oop, that's not what I wanted to move.
The fire's alive!
The fire will...
I want everyone to know that actually attacking this man is probably suicide.
As a player?
Yes.
To be fair, there's part of me that's considering I could use my turn to do some damage. Oh wait, I have 1 HP. I am dead weight. I should heal myself.
Roll perception. Just for... it's going to be a little bit of... How long does it take you to track them?
Yeah.
More than anything.
That is a D12. 18.
18? Valen, did you roll?
Sure.
Oh,
If you're asking me to, I will.
no, I was mostly asking if you did, because...
It's too late. Now I'm rolling.
All right.
It's happening.
That's a big, strong 10 total.
All right, let me make a note of this. But...
You know they're undead, I think.
Yeah,
I mean-
no, that's, I look at him,
Guys, this
I go,
guy
I'm
isn't
dead.
breathing.
Now dead.
Well, they also weren't breathing
Poke,
earlier,
poke,
but
poke.
Guys, when I was fighting them, they didn't have a heartbeat.
this is also true.
They are undead.
Does he know what a warlock is?
Akiva knows what a warlock is.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought maybe he thought he was a sorcerer or something.
I'll say he spent enough time to know he is a warlock.
I am not scaring her.
You are you a part of this conversation?
Yes.
If you see me, I mean, I'm trying to be polite. Just maybe we shouldn't, like, oh, hey, dangerous night.
It's not like I'm like drawing my Kopesh and slapping it down on the table.
No, but out of character. You're being super creepy.
I'm really not.
Why? A young woman like yourself shouldn't be alone on a night like this.
The only thing I've said is, oh, are you not usually here by yourself? As in, like, oh, is like, who else mans this with you normally?
Yeah, I know. All right, sorry. We'll go back into character.
Scriv just is noting the dynamic in this room right now.
I don't know how to
It
talk
is.
to people like a regular person. That's Akiva's thing.
Yes.
So
no,
why you
it's-
guys...
Yeah. Also, Bethany, sorry, I would have given you more back and forth, but I'm starting to realize I don't think we ever fully fleshed out the relationship between like the Shadowfell people and
Oh yeah, I know.
Nezalem.
And I, by the way,
shit.
I'm not pushing you as a player. As a character, Belinda's a bit touchy about
Yeah.
this. So she's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about.
As soon as you said that, I'm like, oh no.
we haven't fleshed
So-
this out.
I'm just like, but he's over 300 years old and he lived in the shadow of his god.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I assume it's also like, I would assume Akiva's sort of a belief system where it's more of something like you feel and you experience rather than something you've hyper intellectualized and studied, which is
Yeah.
where Belinda's coming from. So she's like, you
'Cause
don't know what you're talking
I know the
about.
relationship between like the Raven Queen and the Shadar but that's completely different from mine.
Yeah, no, I think
Yes.
it's fine, Adam. I'm sorry. I know I put you on the spot
like, oh,
in
no.
character. That was the character putting your character on the spot, not me as a player being like, Adam, you need to know all of this. And some of it, just, you can make some of it up as you go, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
Our characters don't know anything really about, I mean, I guess, like, Valen would know what Akiva's told him. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
otherwise,
Do you know the number of things I've just thrown out
yes.
there? Waiting for Tony to correct me.
And I'm like, I like that. Let's do it. It's like, oh,
Tony's-
okay. I'm
Tony's
making
like-
a note of that.
Yeah, so he's like,
Case in point,
Yes.
my entire religion.
Yes.
Anyways, so yeah, so I didn't mean to throw you in the deep end, Adam. I just know my character is very, like, this is a very intense thing for her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, the most intense thing that could ever possibly happen.
Yeah, I figured.
So I guess where do we leave off in characters? He's just staring into his drink, or
No,
he
he
is-
kind of popped up a little bit and made the comment of the whole, like, all the deities being quiet, and Valen responding that this has only happened a couple of times in ancient history, pretty much.
I'm a little tired, but overall, yeah, apparently that makes me nihilistic, and that's okay, right? I guess the conversation last night was a little intense as well. I think I actually reacted out of something beyond just logic, so...
You probably hurt Akiva's feelings, honestly.
I'm still not sure how to handle him. I don't respond well to willful ignorance, but at the same time, I know I have a bit of a chip on my shoulder about this, so...
appointment.
By the way,
the
I've been
Academy
meaning to
takes.
ask you, because you're way better judge of character than I am. What do you think of the Soulless guy?
Are we calling him Solus now?
That's his name?
Zol.
Zolus.
Zola, you said Solus.
Oh, I meant to say Zolus.
Yeah, I know.
He's soulless. Don't you get it?
What do you think of the Soulless
What do you think of this freaking bald elf? Anyway. I'm just all of the soulless memes are in my head now. Totally.
I'm going to. I will casually sit next to him.
Help.
So, yeah.
Oh.
So,
How is Scriv helping? He's just looking really earnest.
just like and nodding and like doing like this.
Yeah, like I'm across the way, just.
He's got scraps of parchment with like platitudes on it.
Be the best you could be.
Oh, he's basically like one of those moms at one of the like recitals.
Yeah. Sharing is caring.
Say it's carolers.
Yeah. So Akiva.
Belinda used the word severing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, did something happen?
No, it
that I
wasn't.
missed.
It wasn't like a pulse echoed throughout the land and everybody. It's literally just like
No.
Oh, so it's not like a scanners type thing, right?
Because I'm like, wait, that would change some things.
no,
That's
no,
what
no.
I thought had happened.
No, this is how it would have been interpreted by the clerics there, though, that the connection had been cut because obviously it was so distinct and
that
complete.
sucks, man.
Oh, well,
Valen had
no.
it worse than a cleric, really?
Yeah.
Never mind. I
That
did.
sucks.
I honestly thought that this was like some scanners type. Like
No,
she's going along, and then everyone's heads popping. It's just Belinda, like staring around at all the clerics that used to be
Covered
her
in
friends.
blood. Just a few artful specks.
alone.
Not
Yeah.
quite. It was more of a slow build to like some serious panic, and then
It's like, hey, are your prayers being answered? No. Are you able to prepare your spells? No.
No.
What's
Not
going
even the
on?
tier 1 help celestials.
Yeah.
Then I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, has all of this affected her deeply? Just no
fair.
dreams and like tying to, I don't believe in anything anymore. What's the point?
Yeah.
that would insight.
19.
I like the idea of Scriv getting super Freudian.
But I'm not entirely sure that's 100% sure, and I'll go ahead and show her.
Oh no! I want
Kind
to
of-
respond. I want to respond first. Sorry, you don't just get to give me a load of nonsense because I know you're full of it. Hold on. All right, sorry. That's it. That's a Bethany statement. Getting back into Belinda. Don't be sorry. Be right. Okay.
Oh,
Oof.
Adam the player is like, I have the best intentions here. I really am trying to keep you guys out of trouble with this. Oh,
Sorry, Adam. Out of character. I'm sorry. She's a really intense character.
it's the weird middle ground that Akiva's trying to find between not telling you like Valen wants because he does think it's a good idea, but at the same time, I also think it's a good idea because I don't want to drag you guys into a problem that's not yours.
Because all of this is big picture stuff that doesn't really affect what we're trying to do right now.
Translation. I'm not a part of this nonsense.
Scriv is like, whoa. He said he wanted to protect us from this. I'm in agreement. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Because between Akiva, Mr. PTSD himself, Belinda, I was in the middle of a group of clerics finding that their god was gone, and Valen, the walking mountain monk. Scriv is just a guy. Whoa. We were hired to do a thing. My parents put me on an errand to drop off the relic. The plan is drop off the relic, go home, make sure Zolus gets wherever he needs to go.
Yeah.
And then we do the job afterwards from the government official that we blackmailed.
We didn't blackmail anyone.
I'm pretty sure our threat boiled down to, hey, if we get sensitive information, we're going to give it to a third party instead of your organization.
We could give it to a third party. There was no commitment to it. It was just an opportunity that we could follow up on. So I just think we negotiated from a position of strength. That's how I'm deciding to brand our...
You know what? You're absolutely right. We also didn't deny the possibility that we could also sell the information to a third party.
Yeah, that's true.
We could double dip. Anyway, this is all completely aside.
It is. So, back in character, I guess.
I'm sorry, Valen. I know we wanted to keep it close to the belt, but oh man, does this feel good to get it off my chest.
I think we're going to be
Granted,
all right. That was killing me.
I would like to note out of character, it's been like maybe an hour of having to keep this secret.
That's how long you kept a secret.
5.
We just walk normally. It's not like we're scuttling away into the shadows of an alley or something. We're just like, now we walk to the academy.
What if the person has a natural scuttle? Come on. You can't just assume that somebody... My class is rogue. Maybe I have a natural scuttle. Who knows?
But is it a sinister scuttle or just like a standard scuttle?
It is probably a standard, like...
Crabs scuttle, but they don't look evil. They just look like crabs.
Probably just the type of gait that you develop when you spend your childhood growing up in a cave.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Do we have printing presses?
No. Not, we don't. Well, I assume there's some sort of printing presses, but I don't think we have.
Probably magical.
We don't have movable type yet.
Okay.
If you're looking for our technology scale, I already asked Tony about this because I wanted to know what.
I was just seeing how solidly the Office Depot equivalency went.
Well,
they have printing. They have correspondence. They have printing. They have various calligraphy supplies. You know what? You're right.
Bethany doesn't look like she believes
No.
that she's putting into Belinda's mouth.
She believes it 100% that he will enjoy the jokes.
So much.
Belinda believes it, but Bethany does not believe.
Yeah, as Bethany, I'm trying to choose my words carefully, and I'm like, I believe what I have said is accurate.
Yep.
Just that is a meeting that should never happen. Someone who is unrelentingly optimistic and someone who is
stop with the anime memes.
Anyway, sidebar.
Yes.
You think maybe we could get cheaper magic items if we go to like whatever the academy's equivalent of shop class is?
It's not a bad idea at all. It can't
because message
if you want.
because message is a cantrip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So. Come on! Can I get like some spectacles of guidance and maybe some earrings of message? Stack as many cantrip magic items as possible.
I mean, it never hurts to ask.
Because otherwise, they're just practicing for nothing, and those are magic items. That's money on the table.
Yes, we will field test them.
Whoa, that's a bit dangerous. I'd prefer this to be like third year, like finals shop projects.
We'll take what we can get.
You know they can probably sell those,
and maybe they do.
That's what I'm saying. Let's buy from that as opposed to like, oh, here's an artificer like Chez Jacques, and he's like,
wait, how'd you know about my artificer?
Chez Jacques.
Great. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I'm not going to remember that at all.
Belinda can remember it.
and since it was recorded,
Yes.
Yeah. Tony, will you'll message it to us, and so we'll have the actual text? Because I think we just got a prophecy, you guys.
Oh boy.
Semicolon, close parentheses.
And he's just like,
did you just put the semicolon in the parentheses?
Yep.
You madman.
Sorry,
Okay.
Tony.
All right, no problem.
Tony's like, what are they talking about?
Compiler error, reality begins unraveling, no big deal.
Ha! Let's see if you keep this from us. The hypocrisy.
Now you've called them out on it before they've done it, so they won't do it.
I know.
You will not affect our in-character decisions with your nonsense.
Overall,
Sounds about
Valen, Akiva, what were you guys doing during these few hours they were out?
Hanging out, relaxing, acting all cool.
Shooting some people
You all
outside
of school.
There are a couple guys who are up to no good.
Anyways, let's stop there before it goes worse. Let me read this thing.
All right, we'll give Tony a minute.
I mean, I would totally be on board with Scrib just saying, wow, you guys are really bad at this.
Yeah, you guys really need to work on your rummage sale skills.
This is so absurdly illegal.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm very happy with what I got.
Let's see. What does it actually say? Okay.
That I don't think
Yeah.
has ever really been asked. They're earrings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if one of us doesn't have our ears pierced?
No, I assume they're clip-ons.
You can clip them.
Okay.
They're designed so you don't
We're not-
have to
yeah.
like pierce your ear.
Okay,
in
I was-
order
We're not
to
having a
use them.
back room
Are we
ear
gonna have to
piercing.
like literally do an ear piercing in D&D?
Yeah, in a heartbeat, I'm sure. I'm sure he's done such things before. I mean, yeah, no big deal. But I assume these are made to be put on and easily removed.
Okay.
Tony, is that
Yes,
accurate?
you can just place them on.
They're earbobs.
Yes.
As my granny would say.
Earpops. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You clip on your earbobs. So, by the way, we didn't actually say where we got this from. We just said, hey, here's a prophecy, right?
Yes.
Uh,
no,
I
you
s-
did say that you acquired it from
Yeah,
the
the
divination.
academy.
The
You did say-
divination teacher.
Oh, okay,
He did,
gotcha.
he did, he
right.
did.
But we didn't say it was from the relic. They don't have any context
Nope.
yet.
No.
No, they
Perfect.
just say you
Okay.
got it.
Context is you went to the
The academy.
collective of the most learned wizards on the continent, spoke with someone specializing in divination, and came out with a scary prophecy.
Yep. Okay, just want to make sure. I wanted to make sure as Bethany was not.
Nope,
remembering
yep,
it.
that,
Nope,
that is
nope,
what they know.
that-
Perfect.
Scrib knows that they don't need to know about no relic.
Nope, yeah.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nothing. Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nope.
We cool. We cool.
We cool.
Hashtag hypocrites.
Hey.
Anyway, so you guys have returned to the table.
I don't know what else would break these chains.
I'm fighting so hard to keep Fleetwood Mac out of my head. I'm trying to be serious.
You're like, focus.
Never break the chain.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks, Tony, for that.
Happy to
And
help.
then
No, go trance in your own room for the first 4 hours. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not really trying to sleep anymore.
Hmm.
At the current moment, Akiva would like not to sleep if possible.
Okay.
Would
I
like
mean,
not to sleep.
Yeah.
If you're not going to rest,
No, he does his trance what he needs to, but he's not going to because like
Okay.
Akiva like actually like
the
tries
sleep
to
trance,
sleep. Yeah,
sleep trance.
I'm
No
just
sleep trance.
trancing, staying conscious, not really trying to dream.
Okay.
This is
So-
business.
Well, that and I'm kind of trying to avoid sleep right now.
No
I mean,
problem.
you can still dream when you're in a trance.
All right.
Right.
So,
It's called reverie for a reason. It's built for dreaming.
Wow,
Is it
this
safe to just treat Orenthal like New York?
It's basically like,
yeah.
it's the fantasy New York of this
this does
world.
not seem.
Kiva's like, but I'm getting good at this game, which means I'm going to get good at politics.
Oh God, Akiva the politician.
Oh my gosh. Guys, can everyone just be happy until we all inevitably die?
Which,
Oh,
I
jeez.
must say, not a bad experience. Try it.
Wow.
yeah.
Something like this.
you can roll an Arcana
Hey,
check.
Tony, could you shift your camera a little bit? We're getting like a third of your face, and I want to stare at your face so I can insight you as DM. Just kidding.
Hide your
But-
face.
No, don't hide your face. Because
Sorry, I'm
Natural
trying to
20.
also.
I think that sounds like a good plan. Doc, do you know anyone here on the material plane?
I do not.
No one. You weren't given any names of who to contact.
No, simply warn the people of the plane.
Interesting.
sidebar, that's a really creepy question to ask. Do you have anyone here? Anyone that would care if you disappeared all of a sudden?
Why does not everything I say is sinister for Belinda?
She's got one
No,
leg up
but
on
everything
a
you say
fallen
could
tree
be
log,
sinister.
just sharpening her weapon.
Pretty much everything she says could be sinister. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Because there's
But-
no real inflection beyond, like,
No.
basic questions.
Nope. Keeping it. I realize Belinda's becoming more and more like a slightly sinister Vulcan. I guess I'm okay with that for now.
It checks out.
Yeah, works out.
We found a couple of hints of the soft center.
Mhm.
Soft, creamy center for sure.
Soft, gooey center.
Ugh.
Road.
It is worth noting that I pull aside Zolas and Scriv and even Doc, who I noticed had a martial stance. Specifically Doc, I'll ask if he's
Mhm.
willing to spar with me when he's feeling better, because
And you think I ask weird
He-
questions? I'm like, hey, do you know anyone here? You're like, You want to spar?
Hey, I know we only met
No.
5 minutes ago, but you're looking pretty ripped, and I'm wondering if you want to do squats together.
No, specifically, I tell Zolas and Scrivener that I'm going to...
So, not
Yes.
bad.
The equivalent of a psychic alien just came down and is like, yo, demons are about to invade. Is your plane ready?
And we're like, hey, let's go see Scriv's dad.
And I'm like, no, our plane is not ready.
No, we're not ready in any way, shape, or form. Okay, where were you trying to... What's
All right.
next, Tony? Sorry.
So it's been... Sorry, let me make sure I got this right.
Have we imposed upon any people that need explaining why we're traveling with scary people?
What do you mean? Most of us aren't scary.
I walk around without my mask. We have a Gith's eye now.
I mean, I could hide them, but...
Yeah.
For the most part, for simplicity's sake, like, you, Valen, approach the doors and talk about, like, hey, I've got some friends that...
We need just a roof.
They've got a skin
and they're
condition.
places that you've... And you know this area overall pretty well. You've traveled a lot. And most of the people are like, if not people you've dealt with directly, they're still families that lived in the area. And a lot of them would, oh, that's right, you helped us out with, fixing the barn or dealing with this or taking care of a wolf problem, and have no problem giving you a place to stay for the evening.
We haven't caused any incidents. Awesome.
No. I rolled to see just in case.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. No, not
I didn't hear you there. Please, can someone help me approach the counter? I'm trying to get a room here for the night.
Sure.
So as you come up,
I'm sorry, it's an Akiva thing to do. You know it. You and I both know it.
Always help old ladies.
Akiva, you see the old woman is blind
Oh.
with milky white eyes
Wow, Tony.
and goes
Thanks, Tony.
Wow.
I'm not gonna die.
and says, thank you, dear.
Anytime.
Why are you on this plane, dear? And that's where we're going to end.
Oh, boy.
Why?
Way
Every
to drop-
time.
Tony drops a bomb. So Adam and I know
It's
who this
always
is.
gotta be Valen. Or not Valen, Akiva.
Akiva, yeah. Because Adam gives the best reaction. Sorry, guys, it's true. He just
No,
is-
it's true. It's true.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Technical stuff's out of the way.
Yeah, Tony, aren't you so glad that all this accent stuff came up after we built our characters?
Yes.
Wait, was no one else on the Discord shooting with random people going over what accents we were gonna do? Because me and Adam totally were.
Nope.
Bullet dodged, Tony. Bullet dodged. Could have had Minnesota Scriv.
Could have had Minnesota Scriv.
Oh, I don't think anyone wants that.
Oh, we're just doing Scriv by way of Fargo. Hey, everyone loves Fargo. Nope, that got a little bit Irish randomly. I accidentally
That
put a roll in
did.
there.
That's the problem. Our accents get really muddled really fast.
I've got it. I'm gonna have to play Akiva Jamaican now.
Nope.
Oh gosh, no. Please don't do that to me. Adam, we're friends, right?
And for
All right.
what? Just for a little bit of money? More like the money than life than money, you know. Here it is.
Your money, man.
Look, here, it's a beautiful day, and here people are just killing each other. I just don't get it.
Why am
So
I
can
all-
we get like bored German Belinda?
Oh gosh, guys, I don't have the energy for that someday. Yeah.
Carnage, the violence, it disappoints me.
No, that
Yeah.
sounds more like French Belinda, like...
No, there's not enough disdain.
Let's be real here. If Belinda did have an accent, it would be French.
Let's be honest, any voice Belinda has is going to sound disdainful. That's just her default mode of talking. So,
Look
I
at
don't get
these...
disdain. I get like just casual indifference.
yeah, it's true. It varies, but that's the spectrum. Casual indifference to total disdain, too.
Hence French.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could sound any meaner. I was pretty mean to Akiva last time.
No, it is more like, I do not believe that you are worth the time of day. I believe that every breath you take is another breath deprived from someone who could actually make a change in the world.
How you say,
You see how
wasted
that
space?
fell apart completely as you started talking faster?
Yeah, oh man. There's a reason I don't
Okay.
do accents.
We'll practice our
Okay.
accents at some point, but
We'll let Tony start the session.
sorry, Tony.
Yeah. Tony was busy, I believe, ripping the soul directly out of Akiva or something.
No.
What? No, I would never.
I don't know how hags work. I
can
think
probably
someone
do
on the
that.
Discord said it was a hag. Is this a hag?
That's the assumption.
Yeah, we did. We didn't
don't actually know.
We don't actually know. That was based on our best guesses and rolls from our last campaign.
Look,
we're like,
obviously it's a callback to something, but I have no idea what those callbacks are.
Neither do
so
I.
I just want to be on the same guessing plane as you guys.
I have no idea where we left off.
All right.
So,
Where we left off.
Okay.
What do her teeth look like? I'm not there, never mind.
she's not open mouth smile, just
okay.
Hey, she got good teeth. Nice.
She got good teeth?
So
I don't think we've ever actually asked that. Does she have good teeth?
You never asked, but they're
Everything you
fine.
need to know about someone being creepy can be said just so nice style.
Fine. Does she have good teeth?
He just said she didn't.
Yeah, they look fine. But,
Okay.
I mean, you can only tell as she's briefly opening her mouth to talk.
I mean, there are 2 rows of teeth, but besides that, they look like they're in pretty good shape.
They're not, like, crazy all over the place or half there or anything.
she
They're
doesn't have
not made
sharp
of
teeth.
iron.
She doesn't have shark teeth? Yeah.
So, DM, I would like to use my assess foes ability.
Okay.
I just clicked.
Jumping
just popped it in.
immediately to foe. Got it.
So,
It's what
It's
I
just
do.
what it's called.
Jumping immediately to foe.
I don't have an assessed friend ability, unfortunately.
Ah, darn it. What about assess like acquaintance? Does that work?
I would like to point us back to that discussion about empathy and where it sits on her priority list.
Yeah,
That is a
pretty
very
low.
fair point.
Pretty
Right.
low, guys. I would like to learn if she has any vulnerabilities.
She does not have any vulnerabilities.
Okay. Current HP.
312.
It's gonna be like 1,000.
72.
Oh.
A pleasure to meet you.
You go bye-bye?
do you say that as Mike or do you say that as
No,
the
that's
script? 'Cause I think
Scrib.
if
That's
if I think
Scrib.
if it's Scrib,
That's
we're dead.
Scrib.
She's
Sorry.
gonna kill us.
Bethany laughs. Belinda does not laugh.
She'll turn to you.
Serviceable plots. Every NPC we meet, we recruit into the party.
I'm getting such One Piece vibes right now.
Belinda,
Join the crew.
Belinda, could I have a word?
Oh.
Yeah, you're good.
I hear.
Yeah, I didn't think it mattered. I could do it now. Okay.
Yeah, since everyone
good
else
enough.
is kind of like spreading out, I'm like, okay, we're gonna pause on that because that was a few minutes. So we'll
There
just
we
let
go.
you-
Good enough.
Party! We've made a mistake!
I didn't mean
You're
to
up by
split
your-
the party. I didn't know it
No,
would become
no.
a thing. I thought
No,
we were just
Adam's
getting
in the most
rooms.
danger.
Oh yeah, no, Adam's gonna die. I mean,
I had assumed we were all gonna go to the table.
you get the snippets of conversation that's like, oh, they're headed to Amaran.
Okay. That's where we just came from, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Adam the player is a dingus, so he
we
needs to
haven't
know.
played in weeks. I get it.
It's been a
I know.
while.
But yeah, basically 100%.
Every time Belinda's like, stop telling people, and you're like,
That's why he was
someone
like,
to tell?
oh yeah, wait, no, she already knows though. Why not?
All right.
I mean, I don't mention the entity. I just summarize, there's a thing happened. I've been kind of banished since creative differences. You know,
So
the
you give
band
them-
split up.
So you give them your Jar Jar story, basically?
Anyway.
You realize that's, yeah. By now, Akiva's probably told her his whole life story, so I guess we better head down there.
He does have a tendency to do that, don't you think? I thought you said he shouldn't do that.
I believe I've said so multiple times, and yet he just can't help it. He just wants to share so badly that no amount of prudence will stop him.
Thanks, guys.
Well, you know,
You say that out of character, but in character, you're down there telling your life story to somebody.
actually,
This is a special case. She knows.
All right, and then I will go downstairs to check in on Akiva and get a plate of food for Scriv.
We're best friends now.
Oh, gosh.
So
we
See-
decided to
see, it kind-
include Bai as part of the party now.
Yep.
No!
This is what you expected, right,
Yes.
Tony?
I didn't know what to expect, so I'm ready for a lot of things.
Because, see, Bethany as Belinda would already be a little bit, cautious, right?
Oh, yeah, I don't trust anybody.
So she can sort of be okay with using her out of character knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
Adam, Akiva would just be super nice.
She's an old lady. She likes my help. Yay!
Scriv, I guess Akiva likes older women, and
I mean, he is 300 and some.
and also
I-
she is some sort of sight wizard. I don't know.
Oh,
Sight
wait,
wizard.
does Scriv just ship, like, everybody? He's like, Akiva met old lady. They seem happy together.
He reads trashy romance novels. You make them.
Well, wait, is that for this character? I didn't think
No,
that.
wrong character.
Wrong
Wrong
character. Wrong
Yes.
character.
Oh.
Oh, it definitely came up about Scriv, though.
Yeah, I thought it was for Scriv.
No, it was for his fighter.
No, his fighter
My fighter
reads
reads trashy romance.
but the shipping is definitely has happened.
Yes.
Yeah, the script just wants people to be happy.
Yeah.
Also, I find it very amusing that in this situation, we have Belinda being a little standoffish and paranoid, and Akiva being super friendly.
Yep.
And Valen would have been right in the middle, like,
Right.
how can I help? Let me be totally polite to you, and internally just like, she's gonna kill us all.
She's gonna
How
kill
is
us
she
in her
gonna
sleep.
kill us all? Why is she gonna kill us all?
Do we care? Should we just run for it? I don't know.
Can I
Don't
serve
worry,
as a
guys.
distraction?
I'm working the angles. I'm gonna get her in the party.
All right.
Oh, that's good. I was concerned that you might know something that the rest of us don't.
Best backhanded burn.
As she's just having some food, it's like,
I will eat my food and just sort of do my typical peruse the room, see what's going on.
I've never heard that said so deliberately.
What?
I will eat my food.
I will
Like it's a
eat my
chess
food.
match. All right. We're at the eating portion.
It is now time to consume.
Opening
fits on
gambits have
brand,
been
though.
made.
I just get a feeling about people.
I'm just eating.
Yep.
That's fine. I accept that.
She's a seer.
She's a seer.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
This is not Akiva knowledge.
This is Adam going, this is bad news.
Well, like it's so weird for me because like internally I'm like, this is so bad.
bad.
But I have to be like,
Akiva's like, no, she seems good. Like,
She's
a little
good.
weird, but like, no, she's nice. Like,
While
she's
Adam's
not a
like,
bandit. Why, if I can be so bold, what deity do you serve? You seem to have abilities that...
No, dear.
Oh my gosh, Tony!
That was a good laugh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, it was just long enough to be super unsettling. Got goosebumps.
I love how she's just like, no.
No.
That is very true. They tend to be very into what they can do.
All right, bye. What do you want from us?
Ooh.
Brass
I
tacks.
mean, that's a little
Let's
rude.
get down to brass tacks.
This conversation dragging out, and Belinda's like, I don't like the fact that we have no power here, so...
I feel like
What does your ability say again?
I have got it right here. It's a
And sorry,
feature.
Mike.
It's not a spell.
Mhm.
As an
I'm going to
action-
jump to you in a minute, but you've been working on stuff. So.
What? I'm fine.
I'm going to jump to you, Mike, in a minute. But
You don't need to.
Anyway, so go ahead.
I'm doing
As an
paperwork.
action, I can. Oh,
He's like, no, please. I'm just quietly doing paperwork.
he's like, I'm having a snack. It's fine.
You can detect hollows?
Yes.
Hallow?
Hallow.
Oh.
Hallow.
Hallows.
Hallow.
Hallows.
Hallow.
Okay.
Hallowed be thy hall.
You can detect holy things.
I'm a Shinigami.
Okay.
Hallow.
Okay.
The
Oh,
most-
I'm super uncomfortable with the fact that he just pulled out a book.
Yeah.
Because he has to look up what she is. We finally get a definitive answer. Maybe.
No, it's a very
No.
limited list. I have 0%
Well, and you get like a
confidence that
yes.
she's on my list.
Yeah, you
I
get like
just
a yes
checking.
no.
Yeah, it's
Right?
just
You get
a-
yes no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this person trying to kill me? Shrug.
Please.
Divine sense.
Okay.
Way to get him.
So I'm going to say you would catch him at the stairs, but you are also going to tell Belinda and Valen something really quickly.
Yeah, can we talk about how Belinda says, don't tell people things, don't trust people, no one listens.
Okay, I will say, even knowing what I know from the previous campaign, she hasn't done anything.
Oh, no, I know. I just
No,
think it's
she's
funny.
super creepy and I like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
you're
You
like,
know why? Because I could be super creepy if I wanted
So-
to do
yeah, you're like, I feel it. I,
I am
dig
a
it.
death
In
elf.
I
Scrib's
know.
defense, in terms of not batting an eye to the super creepy lady who's blind and teleports and does whatever, Scriv spent a lot of his childhood sleeping in caves in
I
a
know,
town that is
I
run
know.
by a bunch of crotchety old people who are all unique in their own ways because they live underground in a tourist town.
Scriv knows an Eladrin. They're weird.
That is true. I spent 3 years with an Eladrin as my best buddy. Like,
Oh man, I'm sorry. Scriv is like a homeschooled mole person.
I thought you said he was a missionary's kid. I mean, that's...
he is a missionary's kid. He's totally
And that's why he's so polite and like, oh man, that's so sweet.
nice. Yeah.
I will say part of the essence of Tenebris.
Hold on a second.
Can I just All right, I said that. I'm gonna mute myself now. Continue with the plot.
Items in order to try and stay alive if their bodies were destroyed.
So it's a Horcrux.
It's a Horcrux. But
Great.
this is a legitimate thing I've heard from Demon Lords. And
Oh.
No, yeah, it is.
I know, but I'm now carrying a Demon Lord Horcrux,
Yep.
is what I'm being told. And the other is a dagger that's somehow powerful as well. Okay.
Listen to these nerds, Giuseppe, calling it a Horcrux. Back in my day, we used to call it a phylactery, and we liked it back
Well,
then.
no, to be fair, a
No.
phylactery is different.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Yeah, phylactery
A
is
Horcrux is
different.
a
A
legit-
yeah.
phylactery
Phylactery-
contains the entire essence of a being
Yeah.
in one place.
Oh.
Right.
Demon Lords actually split part of their essence so that if they were to die, they could be reborn from this item.
Yeah, it's not like a lich's phylactery,
Oh.
which is a single object.
A lich is basically utterly unkillable unless you destroy the actual phylactery because their entirety of being is kept safe in that one place. In this instance, it's multiple anchor points to hopefully get dragged back from.
Yes.
And man, you called us nerds.
Way
You
to,
didn't know that the real nerd was right here,
way,
knowing the difference.
way to prove me wrong?
Right.
Um,
All right.
so briefly,
can
Belinda, he'll
I-
kind of...
Yeah, sorry. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Proud to say I served among the Red Men. Something like, hold on, we can edit this so
Yeah.
I can get the actual number of years because I have the, it's 321?
It is...
It's
322.
322.
It's
The year is
322.
currently 322.
Oh, 322. Okay. It's
I do
286.
believe it's currently 252 in the afternoon. Thank you
Yeah,
very
I was
much.
like, someone saying 322, and I'm like,
No.
what?
The year.
Thanks, Adam.
So I'll say,
I do.
Eldritch Blast is an attack roll.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a save.
Depends on what spell.
Okay.
but Eldritch Blast is basically a large crossbow.
All right. I'll
but
start.
magic.
I'll
So
start
it's better.
calling out distances for Akiva then.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, what?
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
Buddy. Oh, dear God.
I'd hate to know what my life would be like if I had AC like the rest of you.
Oh, hey.
This is with good AC.
This with 19 AC.
Yeah. That's
All
why
right.
I said I'd stay inside.
Yeah, no, that's the right call.
This
is
I would
not
be
a
so
smart-
dead.
This is not a smart place to be.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not doing much. I'm trying to remember, Tony, sorry. I have like almost all of my points marked off. Did we use all of our points? Did we do a lot yesterday?
Nope. You guys would have taken a long rest before you had any of the points, so that must mean that you
Okay.
never restored them.
Yeah, I must not have. Okay, cool. Then I have not used nearly as many points. I should use some points and do some things. So, sorry. I just looking. I was like, usually I keep these up to date, but I messed up. How bad is Valen?
Pretty bad.
Bloodied.
On a scale of 1 to 30?
Okay, I am going to. Oh, wait, did we say the door is locked, so I need to jump out a window?
No, this door is not locked. The
Oh, thank
temple door
goodness.
was locked.
Because this is not jumping through windows. Like, Belinda watches Script jump through a window, and she's like, thank goodness that's not me.
Any bonus action?
You wouldn't happen to be able to heal as a bonus action. Or own
No.
potions?
Nope. Unfortunately, no. All of my healing is action driven.
Oh.
Tony changed some of that to make sure I wasn't going around spamming things, which is totally fair. So I do not have a bonus action I'm going to use right now.
That's fine. You got the zombies off my back, it looks like, for a turn.
Yeah,
That'd be
I'll
really
take it.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, you still got
Hopefully.
the skeletons, but...
Valen,
fine.
open your mouth. I'll throw this potion in it. As
We,
a bonus
we
action.
practice with the nuts. We practice with the nuts all the time.
Yeah.
Akiva, that's 12 ounces of liquid.
No. It's good. Oops, sorry. I accidentally clicked something.
It's okay.
He basically takes off the zombie's head with the arrow. Like
That
an
sounds
apple.
about right.
Yeah, seems right.
Oh, that's gross. Oh. Belinda's
right.
like, I regret walking outside.
I regret waking up this morning.
Center on the target, loose the arrow, grab another one.
Yep. It's a good thing you're dealing this radiant damage, because they can't do their special zombie saves.
Yay!
As you just punch through one and slam your fist into the other, and both just burn and crumple to the ground.
You know my favorite thing about Divine Favor? It's a garbage spell for paladins, but it's an amazing spell for monks.
Oh my gosh, it's helping you so much right now.
Okay, I don't have a Revivify or anything like that yet, so...
This may be just meta, but it's fun for everyone to know, so you can play the countdown game with me. My ability that damages me does not turn off if I fall unconscious.
Great. Good to know.
Which means I automatically fail death saving throws.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Okay. Well,
So
I mean, you
while
can heal him and bring him back up. But...
I've murdered everyone I've come across, but I am dying.
Yeah.
All this radiant damage is great, but I'm dying.
oh my gosh.
And you focus as basically will his wounds to close.
Yeah, I give him a healing slap, basically, I think.
Wake up!
And meanwhile, Doc is like, wait, I'm sorry, excuse me?
yeah.
What?
yeah.
I'm now wondering if I inadvertently saved Zolas from getting assassinated in a church.
Between me and you, yes.
I did something on accident.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to make a melee attack. And that is a 22.
You know you have advantage, right?
Oh, okay. Let's see if I crit.
Crit.
That's a 10.
Oh.
Damn. I said 13 points of healing earlier, but that's actually 8, because I'm definitely going up to Zolas and I'm cleansing him of poison for 5.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, he has his own healing stuff he can do, right? Maybe.
I don't know that he's really in a good place right now. I'm
Yeah.
doing it before anything has a chance to take hold.
It's probably a good idea.
I also got poisoned real hard.
what voice is that?
That's Akiva's.
Yeah, but you
I'm
didn't also
poisoned.
get
Please
stabbed
save
like
me.
3 times in the chest.
Oh, okay. The poison changes your vocal range.
Yep. That's exactly what happens.
Guys, it attacks your vocal range.
Guys, it's a symptom.
They usually are used for infiltration among devils and demons.
So let me get this straight, Mr. DM.
Yes.
We have a shapeshifter that could change into literally any form imaginable, and he decides that the most subtle way to get close to his target is to pick that of a yellow-skinned, pointy-eared spaceman whose mission is to say there are demons. Am I getting that right?
Did any of you insight him when
Oh,
he said
no.
that?
I believe this speaks more to our lack of insight than it does to our opponent. I'm just saying.
It's like
and
Tony knew us and knew what
Tony,
we
I'm pretty sure we did incite him. I don't think we did super well at it.
I don't recall you inciting him, but I'll double check.
Okay.
I have a recording.
Yeah, it's true.
Check the tape.
Check the tape.
Check the tape.
I definitely did not check if he was a fiend. I thought about it, but then I'm like, seems like a dick move.
I'm just saying this is his sneaky disguise.
And yet it worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like Tony knows us.
Or he has been trying to figure out what would
All
work
right,
with
cool. So spam Divine Sense on every NPC we meet from now on. Got it.
Yeah.
I can only do it 6 times a day.
6 times a day, every 2 hours, pretty much. Just, let it go, see what happens.
I mean, we did spend like 2 days with him on the road, so.
Going forward, never
you.
trust.
You spent a day.
Well,
1 day.
it all went
But still.
sideways so fast. Okay.
Zolas is alive. Well, it was supposed to be a small vacation.
He was 1 day from retirement.
I love the idea that Akiva's in the background. He just hears that.
Starts rattling off excitement about fried fish. Does Lazarus nod as well?
Lazarus gives him the old
Yes.
nice. And then
Why does Tony have the cutest pseudo-dragon noise and the creepiest old lady laugh?
To be fair, Tony's cute pseudo-dragon noise is a lot like Tony's cat impression, which he practices often.
That's
I do.
fair.
It's true.
Mhm.
So,
So.
I feel like we're so close to getting to go on an Indiana Jones style, treasure hunt / tomb raiding to find missing pieces.
I kinda wanna see what happens if we put the amulet into the other amulet.
I know.
You got the lime in the coconut.
I also kind of want to see it, but as Belinda, she's like, I don't really do magic stuff, so...
I can do it.
No, it's not that we can't do it, just that I don't know what the possible repercussions are.
I can do it. Lord knows Akiva doesn't think of the repercussions.
He's like, no, it's cool.
We're good.
Joey's gonna come back and be like, what were they up to?
You mean Daryl's Mages?
Staff Federation
Daryl's
is the
Mages.
formal name. Okay.
Well, at this point,
Isn't he bald?
There are different
No.
ways to wear baldness, too.
Wait, he's bald?
I thought he was bald.
No,
No.
I don't think he's bald at all.
No, we all decided he was definitely bald because Zola sounds like Solus.
Oh, right. But no, he's not bald.
No,
He just
he's
likes to
not
wear a
bald.
hat.
But anyway, but
Holding them.
Well, let's see. Valen, how's it going?
So-
I'm gonna go fly against the house.
No.
It's going to be an hour before
Yeah, it's
anything
gonna
would
be a-
happen.
thank you, bye.
And you as well, Scriv. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk again.
That'd be nice.
Smiles.
Yep. Have a good night.
Good night, Scriv.
And then I leave.
Yeah, they just keep saying good night, good night. Good night. No, you hang up.
You all level.
Yay! We earned it so much.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Cool.
So what you're telling
Today's
me
going to be a good day.
Scriv has a mind palace now.
Scriv has the observant feat.
He always had a mind palace. Now it's just pristine.
Level 4.
Level 4. Do we talk mechanics in this recording? Probably
I like,
not.
for the sake of just like quickly mention, like, you guys are level 4 now. You have leveled up. And that's just what I would probably leave in. That's like, and Scriv now has the observant feat.
So, Tony,
With all
you're
the
doing it
practice he's
for
done.
us, is what you're clarifying. What
A
our
little
level up
bit.
was. Perfect. Yeah. So you'll give us
Can
the
we
right.
just all take 9 seconds to appreciate that Scriv now has this?
Okay.
I can't think
I
of
accept
Mind
that.
Palace without that. It was you!
Oh no.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Alright, sorry for that
Yes.
distraction, but it was.
No, you're
It's
good.
okay.
Level 2 monk. That is some nice stuff you get there.
I'm most excited, frankly, about the bonus move speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Finally.
You could just
Speed.
zip into combat.
40-foot movement, right? I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I might be able to get that all the way to 45 before I'm done with Monk. I'm gonna be fast.
Oh, and that's terrifying considering how big of a character you are.
Just like this tank just blazing through everything.
Just why? Why is it?
Hair streaming out behind majestically.
All right, I'm fine. I've got plenty of room between. How is he in my face now?
And he's so beautiful.
Oh gosh, now I'm picturing moments of like you rushing, jumping, and the sun shining behind you. But it's actually like you shining as you punch someone.
Oh
It's
man, that
beautiful.
sunshine is so beautiful. Wait, it's nighttime.
How does
no.
he do it?
That's not the sun. That's a smite. No. If I ever get spell slots. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm of the mind that we need to find a way to ritualize this so it can just... we
do
can
it.
ignore all the touching, just like, everyone put your hand on the table.
Well, wait, touching.
No, she just needs to be able to see them, and
Oh,
that's
God.
great.
Okay,
There is
cool. So
certainly
this-
no touching for this.
This can
None of
happen
my
very
stuff.
quickly then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
There will
Yes.
be no
Everything I
touching.
said.
All right. We can define what that
Okay,
is.
we'll come back to it later when we have an answer. All right, we'll work offline and we'll figure out what our secret hand sign is for our group. We're so cool, you guys.
We got a super secret handshake.
Super secret hand sign. No
Hand sign,
touching.
Sorry, no touching.
Okay. So into my ear.
Eventually, Umber's just going to say something to Belinda,
Yeah, just
and
be
we're all
like,
going to lose our minds.
he's gonna be like, hey, can we just like cut out the middleman?
See, I view it as like when she prays to Adar, it's like Adar has like a nice calm hand on the back, like on her shoulder, while like Umber is like deathly gripping my shoulder with sinister intent.
Yes, that is, I think, accurate entirely.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm satisfied with my weapon, thank you.
Belinda, you do know it does require attunement, too.
Okay, yeah. Out of character, anyone have any reason to use a dagger besides, I guess, me? Because it's the only blade I have and I already have one, so anyone else have a need for it?
Not particularly, but I mean,
Nah. I mean, unless we can...
Every dagger is a dagger of wounding.
I mean, if we can duct tape it to my short bow and then turn it into a short bow of wounding, then maybe?
That is how magic items work. You just duct tape them together.
So just to mention for the sake of it, once per turn when you hit a creature with an attack using this weapon, you can wound them. At the start of their turn, they take a d4 of necrotic damage. They can make a DC 15 con save to end the effect of all such wounds on itself on a success.
Oh, so there are multiple instances of this.
You can
thing.
have several instances, but a DC 15 con save removes any and all instances.
Still,
Also,
that-
the hit points lost to this weapon can only be regained through a short or long rest.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot how good that was.
Healing magic can't restore it.
By the way, Belinda would only be looking at Akiva, really like, so are you not going to tell anyone? Looks at Akiva. Cool, we're good. No, we're good.
I'm an open book. I am sorry. What do you want from me?
Just secrecy on this one thing.
Yeah.
You can stay open, but if you could write some pages in like a cipher or something. Invisible ink.
Yes, invisible ink would be perfect.
And if things turn aggressive,
I will not turn aggressive. I don't love violence. I just am going to talk to him.
all right.
He gave up on that real quick.
He's like, I don't really care.
So you say it's not bad handwriting, but I'm just seeing here that you're going between serif and sans serif, and this is closer to a papyrus script than anything.
Literally no one writes with a serif font.
Maybe Akiva does it.
And yet here he is. He's done it. The absolute madman.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I know you're the only designer in this group.
What, you saying that
This is
others of
unfair
us
to you.
don't care about font choices?
In handwriting.
Oof.
I know Adam cares passionately about font choices, right, Adam?
I have chicken scratch.
Yeah.
Long and short, you say it's not bad handwriting, and yet
Scrib,
my heart breaks
Scrib
when I look
sees
at
it.
your handwriting.
He sees it, and he can't deny the horror. Is that going to be what this all comes down to, Tony? Is a game of Cataclysm and some quality documentation?
Well, you need the quality documentation to get to the final round and
Of
actually
the Cataclysm
enter the Cataclysm tournament so that you can get to the final battle with Yugi and with Akiva and Scrib.
Tony, don't toy with them. They're going to want this.
Draw your last pathetic card, Akiva.
I believe in the heart of my cards.
You can do it, Akiva. This deck that we built together has no pathetic cards, except maybe Karibo.
But there is that one spell that makes him kind of okay.
The spell that doesn't exist and is only there for plot. You're absolutely right. Why did I even let you convince me to put that in our game? Also,
That's Lazarus, right? Talking to him the whole time?
Yeah.
yeah, that's why there's the shift in tone. Isn't it?
No,
So,
I'm like,
So-
yes, please,
Okay,
that is Lazarus.
so basically, I'm Yugi. Scrib is Kaiba, I'm guessing?
there is no way that Scrib is closer to like Joey than anything.
I didn't want to make you Joey because then I was going to be like, Lazarus is basically Joey.
Lazarus is Joey. Then
Lazarus is, what's her name? Tina.
Taya.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the friendship, magic, magic.
Yes.
Cards.
I know you can't understand him, but that's basically what he's saying the whole time.
The thing is, like, if we make Scriv Kaiba, there's just going to be this animosity between the two.
Actually, it goes like this. Scrib is Joey. I'm, like, Kid Yugi, and, Lazarus is Yami Yugi.
Wait, did we not all have that headcanon already?
Well, no, because now that makes like Scriv like absolutely useless. Joey could do jack squat.
I'm sorry, Mike. Apparently,
At least make him like Duke Devlin or
I
something.
didn't hear the part where you were Joey.
No.
We tried making him Kaiba, but that's way too like hostile.
Yeah.
Valen is Duke Devlin, clearly.
and Belinda's like, I don't watch this show. I have no idea what it is.
Whoa. Hey. I have watched 3 full episodes, maybe, when I was in middle school.
Can I roll to pull Valen on the cart?
To pull Valen on the cart?
You don't need to roll.
No, by
go.
himself. By himself. He
Oh,
wants
you want to do it
himself.
by yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, you can roll to see how good you're pulling Valen on
Yeah, that's what he's looking for.
Because you can do it, but it
That's
would just
what I
be
was looking
slow unless you roll well.
Oh, I'm sprinting
That's
with you.
your drag speed. Your drag speed is high enough.
It's a
to-
7.
Oh.
Sorry, Revan is rolling on her back. With a 7, it's a bit of a bumpy ride, Valen.
So as a person outside of this game, my sister and I used to give each other rides around in the wheelbarrow. like just like crazy through the yard? Is it like that where Akiva's just sort of like dragging the cart around over bumps and like
at
off
first
the road?
Scriv is like, I feel like it wants to help, and Akiva just wants to see if he can do it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't offer.
He needs this.
So Akiva can. He's pulling the cart. It's just not a smooth ride.
Can I help now?
Can I help, please?
Akiva, do you let him help?
Give it an hour.
Just
So-
gonna roll to sleep.
Does he need to
Think
make a
that's,
check to see how
Constitution?
Constitution?
Not
I mean,
great. Not great.
There's a lot of
that
turbot.
hour.
Can I get advantage from my years of sleeping on the ground
You know what? Sure.
and on the
That's a
trail?
lot
There we
better.
go.
That's a lot better.
So instead
Yeah.
of an 11, it's a 20.
Soldiering.
So at first, Akiva's not great at pulling this cart. He's not as smooth.
He tries.
It's not smooth.
He tries. I'm not going to complain.
I feel like that's exactly what you say to yourself as you then force yourself to sleep. He tries.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
I'm like the parent when you're traveling who's like, all right, I will hold everybody's passports and boarding passes for now so nobody loses theirs.
Yeah, that's why the rest of you only had to make 2 because they were pulling the cart most of the time. Otherwise,
Well, how much does that
so-
DC go up per hour? I don't remember.
it's only a +1
Oh, okay.
for every hour past 8. So it's a +1 for each hour.
Oh, okay.
So it starts at an 11.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if this last one's going to work.
Yeah, you might have just beat that last one.
Okay.
Man, darn it.
Well, the tough part is if you keep pushing and you fail 3 times, then you're at disadvantage for all the rest
Yeah,
of the
then
pushing.
you need to stop.
Yeah.
So, by the way, if any of you hit 3 fails, I was going to basically Valen would have to take over, or someone would have.
we
to
would
take
have to
over
stop
this.
our journey,
You'd
actually.
have to stop.
Yeah. Okay.
The entire city is built on these old dwarven baths, but there is one particular inn that does have unique access to them. It was built over some older ruins, and they managed to reconstruct parts of the dwarven baths, so it's nice.
What is the name of this inn?
Oh, you son of a gun!
He
You
tried
make
to
up an
pawn
egg.
it off to you.
You get to name it.
all right.
Tables.io.
Thank you. Is it?
So,
All right,
quick,
hold on, I'm
quick,
pulling-
if this helps,
Oh, it's
I had an
.github.io.
idea for this particular inn. Would this be run by any of the Silverbloom family?
It'd probably be run by their cousins.
Okay.
The Silverblooms primarily are silversmiths, but I can totally see one of their cousins being in the hospitality industry.
If that helps at all.
It does. I mean, if that's the case, where the heck is hotel? Is
Oh
it
my god,
in?
I really don't
Is
see
it?
one.
Are you kidding me right now?
On the table website, there's no hotels.
There should be
Idyllic
inn.
village encounter. No, not that.
Street names, apprentice crafters, stables, harlots, alchemists in town.
There's stables, but no, like, inns?
Then there's city generators, like entire generators.
Ah.
Shopkeepers, bards, fisherfolk.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Give me a minute. All right.
Literally, if you type in fantasy inn generator, they'll start. There's a thing.
I just had this sudden realization that I have to do stuff on Orenthal because that's where I'm from. Shh.
Yep.
I will prepare.
How could I forget Donjon?
Donjon.
Dude, Don John is OG. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. All right, I forgot. All right, patron is townfolk. Wait. Okay. What is it? What is it?
Yes, fine. Get me to the onsen.
Okay. So
Time
you're
for a
gonna walk-
bathhouse episode.
Forget the stuff Tony had planned. We go to the bathhouses.
All of the most important plot happens in the bathhouse.
He's
so
right.
we get the good gossip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
With
just
Belinda
looking forward.
yelling over a wall.